quick, based off that lesson that we just went over from yesterday, what is a radius in your own words? Micah?
Half of the diameter.
Half of the diameter. Sylvie?
It's the measure from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle.
Very good.
Amazing.
It goes from the center of the circle to an edge of the circle, and it's half of the diameter. So what would be a diameter, Charlie?
The full length from edge to edge of the circle.
Okay, let's add to that. He said it's from edge to edge across the circle, but what has to be included in that? What do we have to come in contact with in order to be the diameter?
Center.
You got to come in contact with the center. There will be, in your upcoming geometry courses, there are lines that go from side to side but do not go through the center. Okay? Those are not diameters. All right? Diameters have to hit that center. What is circumference measuring? What is circumference measuring? Micah?
Around the circle.
Yeah, it's the distance around your circle. And what formula were we using for circumference? Tristan? Good. Diameter times pi or pi times diameter. That brings us to, what is pi? Jimmy?
Pi is a constant that roughly equals 3.14.
Very good. Is a constant in circles. That is, we are approximating to 3.14. Who can tell me the ratio that is used to find pi?
I can't.
Why don't you think? Look at your formula. C equals pi d, which means what would pi equal? C divided by d.
Yeah.
What they found in circles, before there was television and video games and cell phones and electricity and stuff, they had to find something to do.
Yeah.
So apparently they studied circles, and if you have an exact, I'm so making this up as I go, okay? But it is proven that if you take the exact circumference of a circle and you divide it by its exact diameter, you have to find that center perfectly, every circle will divide out to 3.14159, yada, yada, yada. Jimmy said he knows the first 80 digits of pi. I'm going to have to challenge him that one day.
How?
I screen stalked him one of the days I was out, and he was doing a memory game on pi, and like the first 100 digits of it, I think he got to like 60 something while I was watching. I was really impressed. Okay, so given this stuff, because I'm hoping as we get through area, we can either do a Kahoot or a Blooket. Here's a circle on the screen. I'm going to give you about 90 seconds. I want you guys, this is not in your packets. Okay, this is not in your packets. I just want you to find me the radius, diameter, and circumference of the circle that is on the screen. So 90 seconds. Okay, it definitely sounds like we're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, from the circle that's on this screen, what is the radius? And make sure you pay attention to units. I'm going to get you guys with your assignment tomorrow if you ain't looking on your units. Emerson.
4.5.
Very good. We have 4.5 centimeters. What is the diameter of this circle? Abigail? 9 centimeters. Okay. And now circumference. How did you find it, Chase?
9 times 3.14.
Very good. Your pi value times 9. And what'd you get?
28.26 centimeters.
Very good. 28.26 centimeters. And circumference is just measuring that distance completely around your circle. Okay? We are getting into area. And on the backboard, I have this circle drawn, and I put the word area inside the circle, tried to take up as much space as possible, because area, as it says on the board, is the number of square units that cover the shape. Okay, so circumference was the distance around it. Area is measuring all the space inside of it. Okay? And the main formula that you're going to be given is this top one right here. The area equals pi r squared. But since, our calculators aren't doing exponents, and I like to make things as easy as possible for most of us, I stretched your formula out a little bit. Instead of r squared, just do r times r. So we can make it calculator friendly and just put 3.14 times the radius, and you will have your approximate area. Now, on page 4 of your notes, the top formula is there. If you want to add the bottom formula, you're welcome to. Okay, it just kind of gives it an explanation. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to put the calculators down. Nobody in your group can touch a calculator. And you two are out of this because you guys did this yesterday and you probably used a calculator. Without a calculator, on page 4, I want you to square numbers 1 through 12 without the use of a calculator.
Square, so like times 2?
No. Number times the number.
Yeah, you're working the exponent 2, which means you're squaring something without your calculator. I want to see how good our math is today. Probably about 90 to 120 seconds here. Okay, here we go. You ready? We're going to run through these. Kind of like a speed round here. All right. 1 squared, Zoe.
1.
2 squared, Amelia.
I was going down instead of like. Okay, answer. What is 2 squared? 4.
4. 3 squared, Sarah. 4 squared, Olivia. 5 squared, Micah.
25.
6 squared, Wesley.
36.
7 squared, Charlie.
42.
Close.
49.
49. 8 squared, Jimmy. 64. 9 squared, Miriam.
81.
10 squared, Mary Lady.
100.
11 squared, Abigail.
121.
Very good. 12 squared, Aaron.
144.
Very good. Just for humor, who's got 15 squared off the top of their head? Put the calculator down off the top of your head. 15 squared, Jimmy.
I see a calculator.
Nope. Mary Liddy? No, you used a calculator.
Wait.
I know.
Didn't?
Didn't?
I promise.
Did you use a calculator, Amelia?
Wait, 125?
So close. Olivia,
120. No, 222.
225.
Oh my gosh.
20 squared.
How do y'all know that?
20 squared.
400.
400. 25 squared.
425.
625.
Good job. The girls threw you under the bus. Okay. Just kind of running through that to make the area formula kind of go a little bit smoother for some of us. And we're going to find the area of some of these, and then I would love to do a battle royale and see who can knock out who on some Look It. All right. It's speed and accuracy, so see how it goes. All right. This one here on the screen. All right, we're going to apply the area formula. We're the space inside our circle. Our area formula is traditionally pi times the radius squared. And what part of the circle has been given to us for the first one, Jason? Okay, that is the radius. So how will we find the area of this particular circle? Aaron? No.
I can
Diameter is for circumference. Chase?
3.14 times 4 times 4.
Good. Use 3.14 for pi times the radius times the radius. And now it's nice and calculator friendly for us. And if you just did 3.14 times 16, you'll get the same answer. Jason.
No, 50.24.
50.24 roosters. Cantaloupes.
Oh,
Centimeters.
Centimeters. This is area, so we got to make sure
Square.
you square it. Remember those units.
Oh, we have to. Wait, that's
Yes.
Yeah, because area.
the radius is squared.
Yes, you're good.
Length time width. Length time width times height is 3, which is cute.
Yeah, it goes actually into exponent laws on that one. Okay, the next one. Let's hear from Emerson. How will we get the area on this next question, please?
3.14 times 7 times 7.
Good. 3.14 times 7 times 7. And we have an area answer. I think we need to hear from.
Me.
Oh, you answered the last one.
Don't answer again.
Miriam.
You and those steps.
I love it. What'd you get for the area?
Where are we? Number 2. Oh. 153.86 centimeters squared.
150.86.
53.
153. Sorry, I couldn't hear for a moment. But I did catch the centimeters squared. Very good. Okay, so these two problems gave us the radius. If we jump down to the next two problems, they've no longer given us a radius. They have given us,
Diameter.
okay, so if 12 is the diameter and my formula is still pi r for all intents purposes, what do I need to do to the diameter, Micah? Divide it by 2, and the radius ends up being 6.
Wait, you divide it by 2 just to multiply back to 2?
Yep.
No. You square it.
Square.
We're dividing it by 2 to get it to the radius to times it by itself. I see where you were going with that, and I would agree on other things. All right, Emerson, what are we going to do?
3.1.
Hold up. Okay, Emerson, what did you do to solve this problem? We had to break for a second.
3.14 times 6 times 6.
All right, 3.14 times 6.
I have a question.
Okay, question?
Do you want us to write it 6
have
times
an
6 or can we write it 3.14 times 30?
Either or.
Okay.
As long as you don't accidentally write 3.14 times 36 times 36, okay? Just however you're doing it is fine, especially when we're using the simple numbers. Now, when we get into some of the decimals, you might want to write it out twice, but I'll leave that to you. Jason, since you eagerly want to tell me the area of this.
I got 113.04 yards square.
Very good.
Whoa!
All right. The second one here, Aaron.
I got 314 inches.
All right.
Area.
He has an answer of 304 inches squared, but Chase, can you tell us how you get there?
I did 20 divided by 2 equals 100. I mean, not 100. 10.
I was about to
10.
Good
Uh-huh.
job, Chase.
And then I did
Whoa.
10 times 10 equals 100.
Whoa!
Then times by 3.14, which equals 314.
Very good.
Good job, Chase.
I like the explanation. Excellent job. Okay. We're going to page 5. Just kind of flip your packet over. And I want you to do 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm going to give you about 2 minutes on these.
I'm done.
And if we can get them all completely correct, we'll move to Blooket. Okay, we got 4 questions to go over, and like I said, if you get it wrong, I add a question. I'm looking for 100% accuracy on these 4.
Can I do it?
I'm talking about these 4 in the notes. Okay, so when you get called, I want you to tell me how you got your answer, and then you are to pick someone to give the answer. Did you catch that? So if I call on Micah, he will explain how to do the problem, and then he would call on someone to give the answer. Okay? Let's move quickly. All right, on example 5, Brissa, how would you find the answer and then pick someone to give the answer? 3.14 times what? What did they give us on example 5?
The babies.
I was looking at number 6.
All right, so number 5 times 2 times 2, pick someone to answer. Very good. All right, example 6. How did you get your answer? Abigail.
Number 6,
Yes, ma'am.
3.14 times 1 times 1.
Pick someone to answer.
Me.
Jason.
All right, Miriam.
I got 3.14 squared.
Very good. All right, example 7, where they give us a diameter. Jason, how do we solve it?
I did 5 times 5 times 3.14.
All right, pick someone to give me an answer.
Wesley.
Wesley, what answer did you get?
I got 25 miles squared. No, I did not get 25 miles squared. I got 78.5 miles squared.
Somehow I got 25 too. And then rewrote it to 78.5.
So, because you did the radius but forgot about pi. Circles involve pi. Pies are in circles.
I love pi.
If you write 3.14 backwards, it says pi.
Whoa.
Kid you not.
Oh.
I'll show. It does work. All right. Example number 8. Mary Liddy, how do we solve it?
So since it's diameter, you have to
Oh my
divide
God.
by 2, which is 3, and then 14 times 3 times 3.
All right. Pick someone to answer.
So we.
Zoe.
I got 28.6 kilometers squared.
28.6.
0.26.
0.26 kilometers squared. Very good.
Blue kid.
Okay, I told yeah, we are gonna go to Blooket, but I just told Zoe if you do 3.14, you got 3.14. If you write it backwards, spells pi.
Whoa.
There you go. Mind blown for the day. Okay. All right, so that's your fun fact for the day. We are going to go to Blooket, so I'm going to end this.